And we're back. Welcome to Rise of Nations Extended Edition. I wanted to take a break from the Warhammer stuff and the fact that you have to upload half an hour at a time is just terrible. I don't have to, but I recorded them in half an hour. So these are smaller 15-minute ones. This is, I think I mentioned it before, it's a very similar game to Age of Empires, but it's different in just enough of a way. So I'm going to have a quick game. I tried to record earlier and I got a phone call. I tried to record Age of Empires and the resolution is terrible. And I tried to record Battlefleet Gothic and my voice didn't record. So here's hoping this one works. I think I got the first time I played this. Oh. First time I played this, I got it in America. I've got a few mods installed. Unlike Age of Empires, a lot of these are actually really game-changing. I can increase the population cap to like 600. I mean, look at that. The amount of woodcutters that can go into each individual camp compared to the actual in-game number. I mean, my computer should be able to run it. I mean, it runs it normally, so unless this whole thing affects it. While I like this game, I really adore the fantasy steampunk magic version of it called Rise of Legends. I'd love to be able to get my hands on that at some point. I should be able to, either on GOG or on Steam, or even a physical copy, but I don't know if it would run on a computer. A pseudo-modern one like mine. Also, if anyone's played this game, they'll know a few different things. That's because of the mods, one of which is I can immediately start with the granary and lumber mill, and I can have, I think, up to 10 farms, which normally I think you're capped at like 5. And speaking of caps, you see these, you don't run out of resources. Instead, what happens is you are capped until you research, and eventually you'll hit a cap wall. But at that point, you're just making so much stuff. As you can also tell, it's kind of has a slightly different layout to Age of Empires. Instead of a town center, your city is the center, and I'm guessing these are all like districts you're building alongside, a bit like the newest Civilization game. Wonders won't beat the game. Instead, what will happen is they'll give you bonuses. And you also have like these areas of control. Oh, another thing I have modded, every time, normally when you build a citizen or an individual unit, it goes up slightly in terms of cost. This one's fixed at 40 food, which is fine by me. I don't have a big timer with me, so I don't know how long I've been talking for, so I don't even know when I started, so I'm afraid there might be a case of a sentence cutting out. But screw it. I've had to restart so many times already. I'm not doing it again. I want to get a video made today. Doesn't necessarily have to be uploaded today, but I want one just made that I can show off. Although I'm thinking of showing that Battlefleet Armada video without any dialogue. I think what I'll do is I'll play a game like this or Dawn of War or whatever, and then I'll just have footage from like one-off from games. Like I might play a game of Euro Truck Simulator where I drive from A to B. That would require me to learn how to unload stuff on my own. I normally just have that auto done. Market, very useful. Yeah, some of the, like the smelter comes much later in the game, but you can build them straight away. And look at him go. I can do that too. Things for sure. Won't need any more wood after this. And I'll just quickly also do the research. This is useful because it lowers down the cost of every other research rather. So see it's now 189, which is perfect. Oh, cool. Agriculture can be increased. Right. Let's start building some caravans. Now you see these janky colored bears here for some reason? I don't get it. Seizure bear! Jesus, I hope that doesn't actually happen. But yeah, they're resources, and you send a merchant to collect them. This game has a sort of campaign map. It has like regular campaigns too, but it also has a proper campaign map. And what that is it's basically Risk. If you've ever played Risk, I think in America it's called something else, Stratagem or something like that, or is that a separate game altogether? These are caravans. Why do I don't need 3 caravans. Not now, when I need a merchant. Oh, taxation useful. Suppose I should build some defenses. You know me, I like to turtle up. Right here. Of course, this game is cool because obviously it goes past the Middle Ages, unlike AoE 2. Alright. Also, if you see here the area of control, that's really useful. Look at that again, the pheasants. The peacocks, rather. Their colours are a bit off as well. Anyway, where's my merchant? Here he is. Dude. Got a message here. Someone's trying to give me a bit of advice on the editing software. I like XSplit. I really do. It's not perfect, obviously, the high definition and all that, but of course, one of those Age of Empire videos, and probably one of these videos, it took nearly 5 hours to upload. 5 hours! And they're like 15 minutes. And this computer occasionally freezes for no reason, which, yeah, I don't know either. Any help there would be great. I've I don't think it's an overclocking issue, and I don't think it's a heatsink issue. Especially this time of year, it's pretty freezing. Okay, more. We need more food. I prefer all the farms to be together, but with this mod, you need to think about a lot more space to have your farms out. I like how some of them are like animal farms. Not the animal farm, otherwise we'd see some communists. Those pigs are communists. Commie piggies. Alright, we got pheasants, which increases our metal and coin. Well, peacocks, pheasants. And furs. See ours? He is. Okay, cool. Although, look at that. They're expanding. And I'm still here twiddling my thumbs. But this is what border push is all about. Well, this is my quote-quote coastal city. Need a bare minimum of 5. There we are. Unfortunately, not every era gets its own look about it. I think every second era changes the map. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through every single game I own on this, both on Steam and GOG, and see which ones are going to end up working and which ones don't. Like, for all I know, this won't be recorded at all, which will be a bit annoying, but the footage should still be up, so I'll just post up the footage. Maybe I'll talk for some and not for others. Maybe it'll become a thing. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why am I building the capital right there? There we are. Okay, I'll actually send you guys off to... First things first. Market it. Here's some of the... I actually have the pyramids built here. Right at the back. And they don't auto-build, which is a bit annoying. Maybe there's some sort of command setting. Because for sure we don't need any more food right now. Not at least until we cap. For that I need this. But now that you've upgraded into an era, you need knowledge. So I'm gonna have to build a university. Free education, anyone? Money for old white dudes, though. In fact, that's something I didn't notice. Do the villagers for different races have different skin? I mean, I don't think the Bantu people were pasty. Were. Like, they don't exist anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many? That should be more than enough.